À tous de DDO, attention pour les décomptes finales. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, top. Allumage requin. Allumage EAP, décollage. Tous les paramètres à bord sont normaux. La propulsion est nominale.
Well, that is a spectacular sight. Ariane 5, flight number 250, the 250th Ariane vehicle to launch from the pad here at the Guyana Space Center, blazing a trail across the equatorial skies. Flying supersonic, faster than the speed of sound. And the vibrations are reaching us here at the Guyana Space Center.
Tous les paramètres à bord sont normaux.
He's telling us that everything on board is going according to plan. We're flying out east across the Atlantic. TIBA-1 and GX5 have started their journey. And he's telling us the propulsion is nominal. Right now the boosters are doing all the work. They're those two big solid tanks on each side of the launcher. Once they burn their propellant, they separate and fall away, and we might be lucky enough to see that. And we could just see them back there. Those two big boosters, those two dots we saw moving away. There we can see them. Look at that. The dot in the middle is the Vulcan engine on the main stage. And the two lights on either side are the boosters. We don't need them anymore. They've burnt their propellant and we are shedding weight. That's the name of the game. We need to get rid of our weight as quickly as we can, and those were propelling us away from our Earth's gravity.
La propulsion est nominale.
Bottom left is our altitude. We're 106 kilometers high and climbing. Our distance in the middle, if you were to draw a straight line from the pad, you can still see those boosters moving away. And we have confirmation there that the fairing has now separated, and look how those parts flex. It's called the breathing mode. It's all part of the plan. We don't need the fairing anymore because we are technically in space and our satellites can be exposed to space now because there's no longer any friction. And the captain has switched off the seatbelt signs.
Tous les paramètres à bord sont normaux.
Everything's going normally. Bottom right-hand side, we can see the speed is 263 kilometers per second, not per hour, per second. We will be getting faster and faster and heading towards speeds of above 9 kilometers per second later. Top right-hand side is our trajectory. The cross is the actual position of our launch vehicle, and the trajectory is our planned trajectory.
La trajectoire est nominale.
Everything's going according to plan. Everything is nominal. You can see there in the front is our first satellite, which is going to be separated, TIBA-1. You can see it there for the first time. And we have a network of stations along that flight path, keeping us in constant watch, if you like, over the health of the systems.
Extinction EPC.
And this is now the switch
Séparation
off
de l'étage principal cryotechnique.
of the main stage, and the upper stage has now switched its engine on. You can see that's what it looks
Allumage
like.
ESC.
There we go, confirmation there that the upper stage has now switched its engine on, and that's cameras on board a previous flight showing us what it looks like when the main stage is jettisoned. So you're looking here now at the upper stage is the white disc. The black structure is what we call the cylinder. That's a protection mechanism for the satellite underneath it. Today it's GX5, and it also right now it's getting ready to switch off the engine.
La propulsion est nominale.
It'll send the cut-off command when it senses that the launcher is correctly orientated. It's going to need to be on track, so going in the right direction, and on time. The computer knows that it needs to fly from 0 seconds to its cut-off time, so it also has to be at the right altitude, of course, and travelling at the right speed. And there you have it. This is the scheduled moment for us to switch the engine on, off rather.
Extinction de l'étage supérieur cryotechnique.
And we have the confirmation there that we have now switched the engine off. So we're entering the next phase. It's called a ballistic phase. It means that we're coasting without the engine, without power. So we are indeed on orbit and at the correct altitude and speed. Announce them to the range. Now, of course, later they can analyse the information to see how the vehicle performed and make any adjustments for future flights. So TIBA-1 is our upper passenger, the one at the front, and it's due to separate in a matter of seconds now. We're going through a very precise set of manoeuvres. The upper stage is orientating the satellite so that it can release it onto a very precise orbit. This is the scheduled moment for that separation. And we have confirmation there from the Range Operations Manager that TIBA-1 has indeed separated from the mothership. So congratulations to all the TIBA-1 teams. Now we have some applause there in the Mission Control Centre. So TIBA-1 is on its way. Congratulations to everybody in Egypt, of course, and to the co-prime contractors, Arianespace and Airbus Defence and Space. But of course we still have our other satellite attached, GX. And here we have now the separation of the cylinder.
Séparation du système de lancement double Ariane.
And confirmation there that it has indeed separated. It moves away. It was protecting GX5. All big space projects involve a tremendous amount of teamwork and challenges.
Hello, I am the TIBA-1 Program Manager for Airbus.
Hi, I am the TIBA-1.
Their new satellite.
Séparation Inmarsat GX5.
And we have separation confirmed of Inmarsat GX5. Great news, Ariane 5 has delivered her second passenger. Congratulations to everybody at Inmarsat. Best wishes as you take charge of your spacecraft. Happy faces here and jubilant smiles. To